Good morning, good morning. It's another day. Did you get up this morning? And you knew who you were? And you knew what day it was? You did. I am so proud of you. I really am. I know it's hard, rainy days, your bones hurt, everything just, oh my gosh, it just hurts. You get your cup of coffee, you say, I'm not getting out of bed. You say, oh, I got to get out of bed. I mean, if I lay in bed, then I'll be in bed forever, and that ain't right. No, it's not. So me and Connor got out this morning. We woke up and I had to roll him out of the bed. And I said, you got to go out to go for a walk. So I know this is another great adventure, but it was what happened. So anyway, we got my hover around. We got wrapped up because it was cold. I had my knitted little, fingerless gloves on and everything, and we were prepared. And I looked and I said, I haven't even fastened you to your leash. And then I couldn't find the leash. I looked everywhere for the leash. I had it in my hand. And I looked and looked and looked, and I went all through the house, straightening things up, saying, now, I would have laid it here. I would have laid it there. And finally I said, well, I can't take him out to walk without a leash, just not allowed. And I couldn't control him if he jumped out of my lap, or off his little foot thing on the hover round, because I was having to take it today. And so I sat in the hover round. I thought, well, I guess we can't go out today without the leash. So then I turned on the hover round to back up to get back to where I have it parked in my apartment. And I looked down and it was underneath the hover round. What I had done, there was a little flap that goes down where you set your feet on the hover round, the electric wheelchair, and you can put your feet on that. Well, I put the leash down or dropped it, and then I put the foot stand down, and he got on the foot stand, and I didn't move the hover round after that, after I'd moved it by the door. So I thought, I'm losing it. But really, it was that right there all of the time. That just ain't right. Don't do that to me on a morning that's cold and my bones hurt, and my muscles hurt, and my neck hurts. Oh, and I'm cold. I have to go outside because Connor has to pee. Oh, no. So anyway, I put on my warmest dress. This is so old. I bet it's 30 years old. But I love a good dress. And this one is from, I think it's Land's End. I bought it when I was working. Gosh, that's got to be 30 years ago. Something like that. That tells a lot about Land's End's clothes, doesn't it? Washes well, it doesn't wrinkle. I've worn it a great deal, especially when it's cool. It's a very nice dress to wear. But anyway, we wrapped up and we went down in the elevator and got down there, and there was the usual crowd down there waiting on the bus to take them to the senior citizens building, where they have all the activities and everything. And this one guy, and it's funny, he sits on the couch every morning and waits to leave to go to the senior citizens. He's usually the first one there, and then the rest of them dribble down. I mean, they come down the elevator, and everybody has a designated seat, You don't sit in somebody else's seat. This is what I observed, just because it's every morning. It's a ritual for them and for me, because I try to get out usually before they get down there, but morning was just a little bit slower because of the leash I couldn't find. But so then the guard, he's been waiting on his washing machine, we were talking about the other day, just delivered from Lowe's, which is not down, right down the street. So finally he found some guys that live here in the towers to help him, and they went and got it after he had waited a week for Lowe's to deliver. He says, you got any clothes for me to wash? I almost took him up on it. But that's the way the morning went. And we went outside. It was chilly. It really was chilly. And he walked around, and he didn't do his business, but he did leave some extra wet places out and about. But anyway, we came back in, and everybody was there, and one guy was sitting in somebody else's seat. They were joking with each other is what was going on. And I said, "Y'all have a good day," and I went on by, me and Connor. Just sort of a boarding ritual. It's about social interaction, except for yesterday. Oh, I gotta tell you, yesterday, I don't know, did I tell you that? No, I know I didn't. Okay, yesterday they had a Bible study on Tuesdays in the activity center area down in the towers. And I said, Connor, I said, we're going to go to Bible study. So I got my Bible, you know how Bibles are. They're stuffed, underlined, written on, stickers on them. And so I'm trying to hold Connor, and I put him in my lap so he doesn't jostle, make any noise. He usually just goes to sleep. Well, I go in there, the first thing I do is knock over a chair with my hover around. Then somebody else picks up another chair and moves it so I'll have room to sit at this table. Now, first of all, I've made an entrance because I'm 15 minutes late. I guess my clock was wrong, or they started early, I don't know. But the first time I'd ever been there, so it's the first time they'd ever seen me, except for one lady, and she happened to be on my floor. Well, then they introduced themselves and where they were in Bible story, which that was very gracious of them to do. And so I was trying to do my Bible, going flipping through, finding the scriptures and stuff. And when I did that, everything Connor jumped down. He got on the floor. He's not allowed on the floor outside the apartment, in the building. So then I had to get him. When I did that, I hit my Bible, and it went down on the floor. And then I was backing up and hit the chair behind me. It was like a bull in a china closet. You know that saying? Well, that was me, right in the middle of Bible study. So I just had, my stress level was too high because I didn't want to be around people. I was forcing myself to go out there. I love Bible study, and I wanted to put my foot out there, get myself out there. And Maribel says, have you gotten out there? Well, every time I get out there, I just really mess up, like the washing machine. So today, yesterday, so I just picked up my Bible, put it in my lap, picked up Connor, and said, I'll see you next week, And they said, oh, you don't have to read your Bible. And I'm thinking, no, I'm too stressed, to myself. I didn't tell them that because they don't know me and I don't know them. So I'm leaving, and I get into the lobby there, or just before you get to the lobby, and there's a whole bunch of people standing around, and they're talking pretty loud. And so I get caught up in that group because I'm coming out and there they are all around. Well, I didn't realize they were all in line. Yeah, they were all in line for food. And I said, well, and I thought to myself, I just want to go back to my apartment, be by myself. Well, while I'm in that group trying to get through the hover rounds and everything, and they're trying to get into that room to get that food. Well, anyway, I ended up in that, as my hover round, I was in that group. So the lady in the room, she was handing out sausage biscuits and tortilla shells about this for wraps and things. And they had been donated, and so everybody was grabbing for these biscuits, sausage, that you warm up. They weren't warmed up or anything. They were And so by the time I got out of that little crowd to get to the elevator, I was in line with the people trying to get on the elevator too that had all this food. And I looked and my lap was full of sausage biscuits and tortilla shells, you know, those wrap shell things. And I'm going, I don't want this stuff. I didn't ask for this stuff. They just put it on my lap like I was with the pack, you know. And I says, anybody want any of this? Oh, no, we got that. That's yours. And then somebody hand me another one. So when I got to the elevator, I'm waiting in line. Everybody's got all their food. And you bring your own bag, right? I didn't have a bag, so they put it on my lap. I didn't want any of that food. I can't eat that kind of food, you know. So I'm taking my turn, see what, you know, which turn it is for me to go up the elevator back to my apartment. And during that time, I said to one of the ladies there waiting with me for the elevator, I said, I don't want this food. Do you want this food? She said, oh, no, you can't give this food away. No, once you get the food from that gathering, you cannot give it away. If you do and anybody finds out, then we don't get that food anymore. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I'm going to jeopardize them receiving food. Because I don't need this food. I can't eat this food. I mean, I can't afford to get sick. Get sugar, you know how it is. Just some things you can't do. So I get back to my room, my apartment. I threw all the stuff in the sink, you know, and unloaded and got Connor down. I'm like this. From all the stress of that outing, I am shaking. And my back hurts. My nerves are on me. And I'm going, oh man, I can't believe this happened to me. And I was just going to Bible study. So I came in and put all the food and stuff in a bag, and I said, I just can't continue. I can't walk anymore. My back hurts. I can't do anything. So I'm going to lay down. So me and Connor laid down, and I slept for 3 hours. That stress is just over the top for me. It seemed like every time I get out, I get in the wrong group of people. I'm sorry. I'm griping this morning. I don't know whether to gripe because I have the opportunity to get food, or am I griping because I can't deal with it? I can't deal with people. And I've talked to my doctor about that. I may have to get back into psychotherapy or something. I just don't know. But anyway, I'm griping to you guys this morning. I hope you understand. And really, I hope y'all understand. I'm still working on this, if I can stop shaking. I'm still shaking today. But, and I got me a little flashlight that my niece, Stacy, had given me several years ago, and it's worked out, getting my light a little better right now. But I wanted to take a minute and I don't know if I can find my, I really am shaking. That's beautiful. Trauma, trauma, trauma. I do not like trauma at all. And I'm going to read some news from you guys. See what y'all have to say. I need to be cheered. I don't know if I need to be cheered up or just encouraged. You know, I saw a video yesterday that I won't go into that today. I'll talk about it tomorrow. Very, very disturbing, but I can understand the concept of it. Let's see what I've got in the comments. Okay. It says, Jack Jascosa. This is your tube knows me. Oh, does it now, Derek? Well, I think that's a very nice thing to say. We're all in this great big old kettle together. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining us, Derek. And Penny, good morning, Barbara. You are sounding a bit sad this morning. I hope the afternoon brings you feeling better. I'm in hat making mode for now. I like to make hats easy, fast and easy. We're supposed to have rain tonight. That's good because my garden is all planted. Oh, that is so good. Penny Team. Oh, and y'all check out Penny Team. It's Teem is her last name. Well, yes, we've had rain for 2 days now. Not a torrential rain, just enough to keep you with an umbrella, you know. And yet, you know what? My seeds have developed into little plants, little seedlings, and they're coming up in my little stand-up garden. It looks, you know, so I'm very happy. Looks like spring's on the way, Penny. And I enjoyed your walk through the woods. I saw it yesterday. I don't know if it was the day before or yesterday, but and cricket out there was really good. I enjoyed it. And making hats. Yes, I'm thinking about making me a collection of hats. Yeah, just for myself. So, because when I go outside, it's chilly. And if I can keep myself warm, maybe I won't hurt so much, you know, my joints and stuff. So I might get back in the hat making mode too. And I did see your beautiful hats you had made. If you don't mind, I'll share the pictures on the next video. Always fun to see what people are doing, especially when you're doing your thing, Penny. I hope you and all are doing well. And here's Matt. Good morning, Mema. We've been running up the furnace, turning up the furnace. Love that, Connor. Next week, we get the new schnauzer. A girl lucky. Yes, she's going to be lucky. Yes, she is. And, oh, it's next week. Little schnauzer. Oh, how brilliant. How brilliant. Lily's going to love her. Just going to love her. Well, yeah, you know what? Having a furnace, it's a good idea. Especially with chase the chill out of the house. You know, you can cover up only so much. You gotta have a little heat. Yeah, I like the sound of heat. I love the feel of heat. I don't know, that first caveman that discovered heat, I think he's my hero. I know the guy that made air conditioner, he's my hero too. Good to hear from you, Matt. I hope you're staying warm. And that you're happy today. It's a good day. We're still here, you know. And here's M. I hope you feel better soon. I love your glasses, by the way. Well, thank you, M. Yeah. Yeah, I do have a collection. It's according to what I grabbed this morning. These, believe it or not, I went to bed with these on, you know, because I have this chain on here. And I guess I slept in my glasses last night. I guess in case I got up in the middle of the night and wanted to read something. Who knows, right? Who knows? Oh, and here's Teresa. Hi, Teresa, our little hop-along. Oh, my, are you about ready to get out? Get out for a while. Hey, Mema. Says, I hope you're doing better. I have been trying to catch things up here at the house since my foot surgery. Doing better, and so glad that you like your new apartment. Yes, I do. I do. I love the privacy of it. I really do like that. Love you and Connor. And I got 2 hearts. Teresa always gives me 2 hearts, 2 coffees, 2 yarns, and 2 flowers, a question mark. And a little footsie. This time the bottom of the foot. I'm going to tickle it. Tickle, tickle, tickle. You never did tell me if you're ticklish on your feet. I know I am. And here's Bonnie Myers. Hey, Bonnie. It's lousy weather here, too. My feet get cold, so I put my house shoes on. Then my feet get hot, so I kick off my house shoes. Oh, Bonnie. So funny. Going to wear them out, putting them on and off. Tell Jill you just wanted to see if she was paying attention. Oh, Jill. I tell you, Bonnie, I think you got Jill figured out. Or maybe you got me figured out. Yeah, I was glad to hear from Jill. I really was, Bonnie. I saw I did see the dice bag video. Oh, I'm glad you did. Not many people saw it because I didn't know how to do it. You know, I was just working it out. And I thought, those are just too cute not to share. I do the same thing when reading, with reading glasses. I have them everywhere. Do you hang yours on the shade of a lamp? I went to my sister's and she had them hanging, reading glasses hanging on her shades of her lights around her chair. And I caught myself doing it. I don't know if it was the impression, you know, osmosis of seeing her do it. But yeah, we got to have her readers. That's all there is to it. Take those shoes on and off, huh? Oh, here's Jill. Here's Jill. Oh, Mema, it's Jill. You don't worry one bit about messing up. I am just happy about how much you love them coasters. I have a question. Do you have to pick up Connor's poo-poo, or does the towers? Someone do that. Curious minds just want to know. No, I got to do it. I've got this little bubble that I have on his lace, and in it there are all these little poop bags, and they're all green, you know, with little bones on them. I don't know how to put bones for poop, but anyway. And you just slide one out. I think the one lady's got one that's attached to a tree out there, and she's got all hers out there. But they also have a stand in the poop area, I call it, and a trash can, so you can pull one of them out. But I've never seen any in there. I guess it was expensive too, and people would take more than they wanted, or maybe they just run out and didn't think about it. But the poop thing, there's really the little canister that they have out there is real nice, and they empty that for all of us. But no, we're the poopers, goopers. Oh, my. Let's see if I've read everyone now. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Here's a Joy Bird. You sound like a sweet you girl. A sweet girl. I know your voice. I know your voice acting up. Pollen is bad here. The honeybees will love the pollen. Oh my gosh, will they not? Yes. Those little hummingbirds are those little bumblebees, and we need those bees. We got to have those bees. We need those bees. We have to have those bees. Every one of them. We have to pray for our bees. Pray for our bees. Well, let's see if I've got everything covered here. Okay, I think so. Thank you for your comments. You got me off myself, and I love that. And I'm so happy you're out there. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. I'd be lost for sure. I'd be really lost. And now, Maribel, I know you said you hope that I'd be socializing with my new neighbors, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling. They're okay. I'm struggling, but with your encouragement, I'll keep trying. I will. And I hope you all remember that God has you in the palm of his hand. Pray for Mother Earth, the birds, the bees, the flowers, the trees. Especially those little bees this time of the year. And remember to pray for each other. And why? Yes. You say, I am special. Now say it. I didn't hear you. I am special. Come on. What'd you say? I'm not going to do it. Well, you better do it. Say, I am special. Keep watching my videos until you learn that you are special, because you are special. More than you could ever imagine how special you are. Yes, you are. And remember, I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to go scramble me some eggs. Maybe I'll put cheese on it too. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.